When the audience waited half a month for the night's showdown, today finally began, and among the contestants were many prominent and influential families. There are also unknown juniors and even 3 models. It is a work by Yen Sheng who shares the same name. This match was really clumsy. The next top player to take the stage was from the Ball Captain Dalu family. Akhtarn continues the consistent style of the Continental's football team. It's extremely fun to play. It delivers performance just like a finished product. The model's degree of realism reduction and integration are completely flawless. Whether shaking or falling, nothing will happen. While the mobility is excellent, the limbs are also very firm. Now let's talk about the issue. At this price point, the model has no mobility in the skirt armor. Completely goes against their family's philosophy of playing with everything first. And there's no buckle at the base of the arm, making it easy to pull out. Even the way Superficial Knight's lance weapons are gripped has problems. POK material is used in the movable parts of the pipe sections of the model. Although the installation was tight, the finished product looked really solid. The appearance is also very close with a heavy knight style. The overall quality is beyond words. The second contestant was Lanmarok from SNAA. This model was recently featured at SNAA Roundtable. The newest member of the Knight's Order. That's it. The colors of red and white meeting. This makes the appearance of this model very similar to the Crusader look. The overall appearance of this blue Marlock looks very similar. SNA assisted the previous members of the Knight's Order, Gang Lian Kai. Some players even think of this look. The red and white meeting looks very much like Ultraman. At that time, the French selling price was only 46 or 50 yuan. But now Gang Lian Kai has risen to 95 yuan. But who understands this, everyone? SNA's new product is really a bit messy about the human shape. Lamarok has now risen to 62 FA and sells for 55 yuan. But it disappeared in an instant. If you don't buy their products now, after a while you'll have to pay a high price to chase them. So getting it at a reasonable price is almost too difficult. But I noticed there's a big deal recently. We call it the best shopping platform for old friends, Pinduoduo. In the new year, Dali exited Moen and switched platforms. There was actually an event where someone instantly beat SNA's Blue Marlock. At that time, I clicked the link holding the pattern to try it out. I didn't expect it to be really heavy. There are some benefits, of course, everyone plays old Mahjong together. Additionally, I obtained 3,000 internal refamiliarization spots through official credentials and got priority slots for purchases. It's pinned at the top of the link in the video comment section. A model you usually buy at a premium. Now you can get it for just 1 yuan. If you have this opportunity, don't miss it. As long as the connection is active, the quota inventory will be updated in real time. Enter from the paraphrase connection point. You can also claim the turn to the large friendship circle. Everyone should participate quickly. Maybe you'll be the next lucky one. This model gives Yoshio a frame, and after attaching the outer armor, there was little interference. But what I didn't expect was, this model's waist can't lean backward, kicking the legs forward and back and kicking sideways. Basically, you need to use this pull-down joint to increase the angle. Although the knee joint is a double segment joint, it's mobility. And it's just a simple 90-degree one. All the yellow stripes on the exterior of this model. All of these rely on this water decal to complete it. In other words, fabric stickers and water stickers are pure red and white. In terms of integration, SNA Plus maintains its fine tradition. It simply lacks unity. As you can see, overall, the joint grip is also not very loose. As for weapons, it's just a long spear and a large one. Although he gave a diagonal grip and the hand grip was correct. But the gap in the hand is too large, so it's basically hard to hold it firmly. Let's look at it from another angle. The Llama Lock is the largest in both volume and parts count among these models. He is also the one whose size and number of panels can earn extra points among all the members. So Lamrock gave it a 3-star rating. The third player is HG Qiangbenqiang from Bandai. Strongman Ben Lu. This name is still so hard to pronounce. Personally, I think he's the most handsome among today's contestants. But it's also sticker hell. If you don't put on stickers, that means the styling advantage is completely lost. Moreover, its rear skirt armor cannot be moved. This order shouldn't be limited to weapon accessories. There is no longer the 70 prosperous appearance everyone wants. Instead, it was a broad bundled battle axe. The lower body mobility of this model is compromised. Severe interference from the side skirt nails and rear skirt nails. But this movable structure of the rapier section is truly a bit of a belief. Moreover, this model is one of the top producers in the competition. The price for the most accessories is also not cheap. Overall, it deserves a rating of 3.5. The fourth knight is the white porcelain strongman from the Crossstone Bullet. I can't really comment. Brothers, this white porcelain strongman, I agree with its appearance but its overall articulation structure. It's really disappointing with a new low-level design, with the front and rear side skirt armor forming an integrated structure. Although he said the skirt armor didn't interfere with the mobility of his legs, and there was only a pitiful tiny bit. The front kick is okay, but the back kick has no mobility at all. It's because of the two details on top that look like bumper bars. He pressed against his own thigh. The crown of the head is also easily lifted. The weapons really do look great. This spear, however, his grip also had issues. He switched to a method similar to a fist. The root of the hand holding only one short garment. It breaks easily. So, considering its price and performance, I can only give this model a score of 2.5. Finally, let's welcome our champion to the stage. Not the last contestant invited from us. The debut of HG's new powerhouse is truly a classic. Among all strong character models, it leaves an indelible shadow. But the problem is, it has fallen behind the times. The eyes are immovable. There was even a large white bone sticker on his waist. It has been 10 years since this model was released in 2016. It may be outdated, but its strength should never be underestimated. I originally wanted to give the freshman strongman a full praise, but considering that he is not currently on the board and the premium is severe, let's give him a 4-point rating here. We have scored each member. So, who will be the champion in the end? Sorry, there was no championship. The model is like this. Every player has their own preferences. It may be fashionable and innovative. It could also be that the old lady was grand and rebellious, and in some cases, even his back skirt and armor couldn't be moved. But that doesn't stop every player from loving the model. So models have no hierarchy. Those who do well can be praised, those who do poorly. You also need to allow players to speak up. So as for which model you choose, what does that have to do with me? Finally, don't forget to click the link below to enter the Pinduoduo 1 Yuan flash sale event. I'm your old Mahjong. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video. Bye bye.